Hello everyone, welcome to Granfield Estate channel. My name is Diana and today we will show you 2-bedrooms apartment for 69,990 euros. It's a secondary real estate market located in Torrevieja, Playa del Cura area, and right after this review I will tell you about Valencian dialect of Spanish. Do you need really to study it here? For whom it's necessarily and why? So let's start. Build size of apartment 53 square meters, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, living area and kitchen, and also terrace 5 square meters. As I said, the price is quite low, and I would say that this apartment will be first more attractive as investment. It's also located in quite new building. It was built in 2000s, and also it has the swimming pool. So why not? It's located also not on the ground floor but on the second floor, and I think you are already really curious what property you can buy for such quite low budget. So let's start our review. So and here we are in apartment. I remind you that the build size is 53 square meters, and right on the entrance, of course, we are in the living area. It's not so spacious. Here you can see the double seat sofa, 2 coffee tables, 1 TV group furniture, also 1 closet with glass where you can keep some stuff or books or glasses if you want. Here is also the exit to the terrace that is 5 square meters. It's covered with windows or with glass. There is also 1 table with 3 chairs, but I think you would like to throw them away because they're quite old and you don't need them there. Let's also talk now about the materials and about the status of the apartment in general, the condition. So on the floor, all over the apartment, it's a tiling. This type, just in the bathroom, is different. The tiling is quite good, so I don't see any breaks. I think you don't need to change it really. Walls are wide and it also has a texture. In quite many places it's dirty, so it just needs to be painted again, but they are not broken, so also not bad at all. And I would say that even in apartments that are just 2-3 years old, you need to paint already walls because white color, of course, need to be renovated quite often. So let's go further, and here we are going to the dining area. Here is just the table with 3 chairs, and I think you can here put just 1 extra, no more, because of course apartment is quite tiny. And here we are going now to the kitchen. It's also quite small, but still I think it's enough if you are going not to live here permanently, so just for summer vacations. I've seen even smaller kitchen spaces. So here is the washing machine, the fridge, the cooking panel, and also we have the kitchen furniture. I would say it's classic Spanish wooden kitchen, but of course not so new, and I think you would like to change it, but for such small kitchen it won't be so expensive. And what is good here is of course the window that is giving the light and also extra fresh air. And now let's go to the bedrooms. There are 2 bedrooms in this apartment. And we are now in the first bedroom. It has a big bed, so for 2 people easily. Also built-in closet, 2 bedside tables. Here is also the mirror full size, and it has quite big window for daylight. It's really quite a light room. We're filming now around midday, and here is really plenty of it. I have nothing to say more about this room. Yeah, as you see, I think the wall should be painted, but it's quite easy. As I said, you will need to do it anyway in any secondary market real estate. Let's go now to the second room. And here is the second bedroom. It's smaller than the first one, And here right now are 2 single beds, and it's not comfortable at all. There are just really no space between them, and they're just stuck into the wall. So, and here is also no built-in closet, so just this. And so I would say that it will be good just for 1 kid or just as a guest room with 1 single bed. Otherwise, it would be really too tiny room for extras. But still, yeah, for 1 kid, why not? It will be really quite a good decision. It also has the window, so enough daylight. Also, nothing more to say about this space. Let's go to check out the bathroom. The condition of the bathroom is really, I would say, the best in this apartment. It's really quite recently renovated. The tiling on the wall, on the floor, also in the walk-in shower is really quite new. And you don't need to change here anything, only if you want to change, for example, the sink or whatever else, the toilet. The renovation not needed. And of course, here's just the sink, the toilet, the walk-in shower, and also 1 more extra space for keeping the stuff. It's not right under the sink, but a bit on the side. Also the mirror. Yeah, I would say that the bathroom in this apartment for sure I like. Well, so how do you like this apartment? If you find it attractive and you're really interested in it, of course, be sure to contact Granfield Estate, and anyway, leave your comments. What do you think about this apartment? As I said, it's really good investment because you can make a small renovation here, just a bit change in the furniture, and you can come here for vacations, for summer. Why only for summer? Here the season is almost 6 months, I would say. And it's really good location also because it has their own pool in the urbanization, and also it's not far from the city center and just 800 meters from the sea. So location is good. You can come here for vacation and also put it on the rent during other weeks, and also to get the money, so make it like a business. And now we are going just to Torrevieja, to the city, where I will tell you about Valencian language. If you have ever driven from Alicante to Torrevieja, you have probably seen that some of the road signs are written in 2 languages, Alicante, Alacant, Elche, Elx. It's just because Torrevieja, yes, it's one of the most western cities of Comunidad Valencia, but still is included in this Comunidad. And Comunidad Valencia has 2 languages. It's classic Spanish Castellano and their own regional Valenciano, Valencian language. So in Torrevieja you won't meet Valenciano so often, although Valenciano is included in compulsory school curriculum. Still all other subjects are studied in classic Castellano. And while in Torrevieja this dialect it's not so spread, just in Guardamar, 15 kilometers from here, most of schools will be in Valenciano. And you will see, for example, the street names also in Valenciano, just the Valenciano Carrer instead of Castellano Calle. And the further you move towards Valencia, of course, the more you will meet Valencian language. And of course, most of the residents are freely speaking both languages, both Spanish. And if you will be a tourist, you won't have any troubles. They will talk to you in the classic Spanish, they will understand you. But if you're moving here somewhere in Comunidad Valencia with kids, that's where you need to put attention on schools. Because I know that most of parents, of course, they're preparing their kids for moving here and they're studying Spanish in their motherlands. But if you're moving here and somehow you are going to school with Valenciano, of course it can be extra stress for your kid, because Valenciano has some really visible differences from Castellano. And statistics of use of Valencian language is decreasing every year, but just because of increasing number of immigrants. And autonomy of Valencia is climatically and ecologically, of course, one of the best of the world. That's why, of course, immigration is increasing and increasing every year. For now, only 40% of local citizens speak in Valenciano with their families, and just 20% also in the supermarket, so in the daily life. Nevertheless, the Valencians are very proud, of course, of their cultural heritage, including their own language, and they're trying to include it in different spheres of life, in education, in cultural events. Also, they always use documentation in 2 languages. The main linguistic proudness of Valencian people, of course, is the word paella. Paella, the word that is known now all over the world, it's one of the most famous dishes of Spain. Yes, it's Valencian word, and this dish also coming from Valencian region, and it was used to mean frying pan. Valenciano is, of course, the language with rich history that is worth learning, of course, if you want to live in Comunidad Valencia. But, for example, in Torrevieja, it's really not compulsory at all to learn it, just for kids at school. And that's right why we offer our clients to start from Torrevieja, just to buy the property here, because of course it's one of the best ecological zones. It has beautiful beaches, and of course it's absolute domination of classic Spanish language, so it's much easier. And of course Torrevieja pleasantly surprised with property prices. They're comparatively quite low here. That's why be sure to contact Granfield Estate. All of our contacts you will find below this video, and we will answer all of your questions about the property on Costa Blanca, and we'll find the perfect variant for you. See you in next videos. Bye bye.